Welcome guys to part 4 of my Better Than Wolves Let's Play, and we're going to be focusing on the tier 3 power tools section of this mod today. If this video gets 800 likes in 1 hour, I will jump off this cliff, or this edge. Are you guys going to do it? I want to jump off. I'm going to jump off. You watch me. And boy, have we got some interesting stuff coming up. We are going to be creating, the main aspect of this is a sword. Is that in Minecraft? Yes, it is. I can hear it. This is the first time I actually was listening to some music while I was setting up, and I couldn't actually hear that. So this is a stone mill, and the first thing what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating some scored leather. So what you need is some machinery, like we've already discussed. We've got a windmill over here. And we need to hook that windmill up to a millstone that we've already discussed before. And what we need is some leather. So we're going to just place the leather in here, and we're going to create some scored leather. Now what scored leather is basically sucks out all the blood, all the juices, and makes it less likely to decompose. And once it's been popped out, we can collect it, say thank you from the stone mill, and actually run over to our cauldron that we have set up from previous episodes, and place in the scored leather in here with some dung. Now, dung is wolf poo. For the people that don't know wolfy poo, they basically drop every half an hour. Tamed wolves actually drop poo, and you can collect it. All you do is, this is like a little bit of a slimy object, 2 pixels long, and you can just pick it up. Here we have the tan leather once it's done in the cauldron. Now basically we are finito with the build. Now you go to your crafting table, and you get some straps. Now we already have some straps here, and what we need to do is we need to create a belt. Now, a belt is a centerpiece of the actual saw that we're going to be creating, and we also need some iron and some wooden blocks. If I can actually find some iron, it would be smarter of me to type in iron. We also need some gears, so there we go, we've got 2 gears, and we'll just give ourselves some wooden planks. There we go. And voila, we're going to get the gears placed like this, and we're going to get the iron ingots placed on top like so to create the saw. Now the saw uses mechanical power, so what we're going to do is we're going to fly up into our nice little windmill that we've set up over here, and this is the basic configuration of a saw. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into survival, delete all my items, and give me myself 1 oak wood. Now we have the windmill over here. I've got a lever to turn on the gearbox and off, connected with an axle to my saw. This is how the saw is placed, and let's turn it on and see it all in action. Okay, now one thing that I must reassure you guys is that you have the triangles facing the actual power source, otherwise it won't work. Now, let's take a look at this demonstration. This is a saw, and it's actually working. If I walk up to it, bam, 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 I lose health, because it's a saw, it's dangerous, and you can die from a saw. So you can just place it down and place a block down, and you can see that we got 4 wooden planks, and we also got a thing called sawdust. Now sawdust, I do believe in later tiers you can create it in you can actually create sort of glue with that. I do believe that's from Better Than Wolves. And then we got a siding, an oak wood siding, which is basically as thick as a slab. And there we go, place it there. And now we have ourselves a oak wood molding. And then last but not least, we have the smallest objects that we can have. Look at these nice little cubes. Basically they're 4 in 1 block, and well, 4 in 1/2 slab. Basically, that's a better explanation. 4 in 1/2 slab. And if you place that in front again, it shall pop and give me 2 gears. Now that pretty much is the whole aspect of, or one sort of aspect of the saw. Now the second aspect can be used as a mob grinder. See how I hurt myself by actually doing this? This is a perfect tool for killing and grinding mobs, skeletons, absolutely everything. And for that example, what we're going to do is, I think we no, I need to put it in creative mode, and I wanted to showcase to you guys a nice little trap cubby hole I did. If we can actually delete that and just keep keep it like so. Sweet. So hopefully we've done it nice enough. We're just doing this very on the fly. I don't want it to be like this. I want it to be, I don't think it will. There we go. That's what I wanted it to be like. There. Now there's no way of it actually escaping, and it will get damaged because I'm in creative mode. That's why it's not working. Alright, so we're going to go to the bin, and we're going to test it out on a zombie. There we go, zombie. And in you go, buddy. You're going to get burnt alive. No, you're not. You're going to get sawed alive. No, no. Do not... He needs to be a little bit closer. Alright, there should be running water, actually. Running water, and that will actually make him go that way. So, let's go make some running water. Actually, I don't want to make some running water. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. Now we got it actually working. And what did we get? We got a zombie head. I'm not quite sure. How did we get a zombie head from the actual thing? Maybe that was just a one-time only. There we go. We just got to punch him towards it. It's best to use a water current. And there we go. We got the flesh. We got the points. We got everything. And voila. That's a perfect example of what a saw can do. Now that was the main aspect of this tier. And there are also some side things that you can create, like, such as tables using this saw. By using these oak moldings, you can create a table. And it gives you 4. And this is basically a table. It's basically a fence with a pressure plate on it, if you've used that in vanilla Minecraft. And that pretty much covers this whole entire tier. And that has been the saw tier, or the power tools tier, and I can't wait for the next tier. It gets more and more exciting as you progress on through Better Than Wolves, and oh god, I guess we're gonna die. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to get my knees cut off with this saw. So have a nice day. My knees aren't gonna have a nice day. All right, iPodmail rests in pieces. Have a nice day.